What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, let's play Shining Force 2, The Ancient Ceiling, Part 33. Here we are just outside of Battle 18. We'll head left, as I said in the previous video. There's nothing to find here in the mountains or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about looking for anything. But if you see this area right here, Adler will tell you to wait, and then we'll go into some dialogue here. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to take control at this point. And we'll go to the pond. So we immediately get thrust into another battle, and the new enemy type is, let me see if these have anything you want to know. So they're going to be phased out here very shortly. The Harpys, HP of 32, MP of 10, they have Dispel, attack of 48, defense of 38, agility of 29, and movement of 7. They are flying type, so they can do quite a bit of damage, especially with almost 50 attack, and they can take quite a bit of damage. May will be very useful here, but only just. You want to keep most of your weak people away from them. You can see there's two up here. I'll go ahead and pull the map up. I know I said I wasn't going to do this every battle, but it definitely helps. You can see there, Elric, well, didn't say his name yet, but his name is Elric. Elric has a green dot, but he cannot be used until after this battle, so you do want to keep that in mind. We want to be careful moving up. As I said, the Harpies can take quite a bit of damage, as well as deal a lot of damage, so weak people are people that you're going to want to be careful of. And I was doing some research on the characters, because it's kind of at that point in the game where I'm going to have to start thinking very seriously about who I want in my party and where I should start promoting them. There are some characters that we'll be getting later on. I won't spoil who they are, but for their classes, we'll get a warrior class, a mage, a knight, and a healer. Those are the best characters in their class, better than anyone else. So yeah, coming up, we can only take one of those people with us at this point in the game. Later on, we can take more with us if we need, whenever later on in the game we'll have the option to use all of them, but at that point in the game they'll be useless. We'll have already surpassed where they will be level-wise, so there's no point in trying to use them at that point. So if you want to use one of those characters, you have to take them with you now. I already know who I'm going to take with me, so that's where I have to start thinking about who I'm going to take with me now. There's a knight I'm not going to be taking the knight. And Rick is better long term than Chester. Chester gets can keep his HP up with both Bowie and Peter fairly consistently. His attack is kind of middle of the road. It's not great, but it's not necessarily that bad either. But his defense is what is lacking. He long term his defense will just continue to become a hindrance, especially towards the latter fights in the game, where you'll want to have someone that has a lot of defense so that they don't fall easily. So that's where we're gonna have to where I'm gonna have to think seriously, about who I'm gonna take with me. And while Rick does not gain the HP quite as highly as Chester does, his defense is leaps and bounds better than Chester. His attack is kind of the same as Chester's, but not quite as high, so you do have to keep that in mind when you decide who to take with you. But because I will want defense, and Rick's attack will not be that bad, I'm going to take Rick with me. So I'm going to start focusing on Rick more than Chester. I'm not going to leave Chester alone and not level him up anymore, but I'm going to focus more on Rick. I'm going to think, well, do I really have to attack this person with Chester when I could do it with Rick just as easily? So that's kind of the mindset that I'm going to be going into with this now, just because of just how much better Rick is. Sarah, she's still a very useful part of this team, so she's not going to be thrown out. The healer that we get is better than Sarah, but so if you was only going to take one healer, you'd want to take the person that we're going to get with you into the game and kick Sarah off, or just not focus on her as much. But Sarah does fairly well. She's better. For herself, she's better as a. Let's see what his XP is at 71. Yeah, we'll just pull him back and keep him out of the way. I may have him go up after that Harpy. I don't know yet, to be totally honest. Really wasn't expecting this. Guess I should have. I kind of expected that Dark Madam to do this more so than the healer, but I need to be careful where I put my people. Need to be careful not to run Kazan out of magic either, but Blaze level 3 is leaps and bounds better than Blaze level 4, or Blaze level 2, so that's why I kind of want to use it, just to have him level up more. And now there's the promotion that, and near poison, so I'm going to need to use detox on him as soon as possible, and that's just to make sure that no one gets hit with freeze. That's a very dangerous spell, especially in this game, more so than a Blaze would be, so I need to, obviously I needed to make sure that he wouldn't, that Dark Matter wouldn't be able to do that to anybody that's important. And I believe I was going to mention Kazan. Kazan, the promotion that you get for Kazan, or the secondary promotion, or I guess the better promotion, is called a sorcerer. You have a mage right now, a wizard, and then a sorcerer. Well, there's the mage that we get in this next fight, or well, not in the next fight, but later on when we get to choose one character out of 4. That mage is as I've already said, is the best mage in the game, and you'll want to take him with you if you want to use him. You kick Kazin out, or just not use him as much, and level him up and give him the promotion item to make him a sorcerer. He's by far the best sorcerer in the game. He's the best everything in the game. But if you're not going to take him with you, Kazin is a close second, but only if you do not promote him early. You have to make sure that he stays a level 4. You promote him at level 40, or he will not. He will immediately be borderline useless for a very long time. The spells that you get as a sorcerer, and he's gonna die. Sucks. I don't know if I should resurrect her or not. May is not. She's not that good of a sorcerer, or not. Crap, why did I do that? I meant to have Kazin do Blaze level 4, or Blaze level 2, or 3, whichever one it is. On these guys, but I think I lost my train of thought. Luke, I'm not too concerned with. He will be one of the people that I'm going to get rid of very quickly, just because he's, you know, early on when you first get in, he can't do any weaponry, or he can't use any weapons, and he's one of those people that you kind of have to promote later on, just so that he's better towards in game, and I'm not gonna do that with that many people. It's just for a very select few. But if you did wait until that, if you gave him the running ring, which increases movement by 1, or the running pimento, he would be able to fly around with 8 movement instead of just 7, which is very useful, and it definitely helps in the game. But I'm not going to be. I'll probably end up not using him. You know, he'll be someone that I get rid of pretty quickly. So, you know, May was worse than Luke, but I'm not too concerned with either of them. To be totally honest, I probably should. This is a great, well, I was going to say this is a great leveling fight, but really it isn't. It's actually a pretty poor leveling fight, just because of how, depending on where your level is, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage to anything, but they can do a whole lot of damage to you. We've already seen how much damage the Harpys are doing to us, and how little damage that they're taking. Even the High Priests aren't taking a whole lot of damage, and they're dealing quite a bit of damage, so we do need to, you know, be very careful with them. And this is probably pretty stupid, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Hopefully someone can come up behind him and start doing damage to the Harpy. But let's see what you're at. 65, 68, 71, 43, 48. Okay. I wonder where Chester is. Oh, he died in the last fight. I forgot about that. Okay, well, I may need to egress from this fight after all. I hate to. I really, really hate to, especially just for Chester, because I said I'm not gonna take him with me real far in towards in game. But really, when I talk about not doing a whole lot with these characters, it's really just I'm not going to promote them to their highest class, and that's all it is. You know, I'm gonna promote Chester to a. I'm not sure what he promotes into actually. Knights Paladins, maybe. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna promote him to a Paladin, but I'm just not going to promote him into his best thing. So yeah, I'll probably do that because I'll probably end up taking him towards in-game. So I forgot, but we had Bolt. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and egress from the fight, heal everybody, and then just kind of come back to somewhere. And here I may knock out, and I'm in Grand Seal again. Why in the world am I in Grand Seal for? Ah, okay, well, I'll try to come back somewhere around. Maybe kill it after I've killed most of the Harpies. I don't know. I'll try to come back somewhere in there though, but I'll see in a second. Alright, welcome back. I went a little bit farther than I said I was going to, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have to egress from the fight again. Let me see. Luke's dead. He didn't get to do a whole lot. Peter leveled up to 23. I think that's all the casualties I've had, but this Harpy, he was sitting here. This Harpy tracked him down from all the way over here. She purposely missed everyone just to get to Peter. I wasn't able to get to Sarah in time. And then this Harpy came down and attacked Bowie. I was trying to bait this Harpy down with both Jaha and Bowie. That's not good. And Jaha did 2 attacks, and that's why that particular Harpy is down so low. And Rick's just kind of down here by himself. I had to pull everyone back because they were getting a little bit too damaged. This isn't good. Move him back as quickly as possible. I'll get rid of this arrow launcher if I can. Rick should have been able to get rid of it, but it dodged whenever Rick attacked it, so he wasn't able to level up off of it. I'm actually surprised she was able to get 49 out of it. And Kate now they've also leveled up to 23. Yeah, so he's got HP 29. MP of 48, attack of 35, defensive 27, agility of 35, and his movement stays the same. I'm kind of tempted to send him over there to try to help out, but there's still so many people that need to level up, and he's already 23, so I'm kind of mixed about it. I'm worried about Bowie. That Harpy up there did 21 points of damage to him, and I forgot to, when I egressed from the fight, I forgot to have the priest cure Slade of his poison, so he's been poisoned this entire fight. I haven't gotten a chance to detox with Sarah yet, just because there's so much going on still. That she needs to heal whenever she gets a chance. She can't stop and worry about detox. And say this isn't good, leaving May by herself. I was hoping one of these I was hoping the Dark Madam would be a little bit lower. I wasn't sure if I had gotten to attack her yet or not. That's probably May dead, but she already leveled up to 24, or 22, excuse me. So that's a little bit better. Hopefully this will kill her. Yeah, there we go. I wanted Bowie to attack that Harpy anyway, and that jumped him up to 23, so that's good. I probably should heal Rick. Yeah, he'll definitely need it. Would love to see what a healing drop would do, but I'll be content with that for now. These Harpies, when you first fight this fight, the Harpies, actually everything, but the Harpies are the worst thing about this fight, just because they do so much. They're flying enemies that do a whole lot of damage and can take a whole lot of damage. There's not a whole lot worse than having something like that, and the Harpies, especially at this point in the game, are very hard to deal with, just because of that fact. Something good. Thankfully, he ain't doing a whole lot of damage to any of them. Yeah, I'm gonna need to now, just to try and ease some of the pressure and allow some openings, but Kazin is kind of blocking a hole there. But hopefully, this May's dead. If I could get Rick back down here, he may be able to take out that orc. I'll try and get Slade to move back around. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. Have Rick punch a hole through that orc and then just kind of flood everyone else down in there to... Oh, really? Crap. Yeah, there goes that plan. And that Harpy's gonna come up and hit someone. I need to either attack her or half. That's okay though. This is we'll hurt about 10 to 12 depending on the person. Because Kazin is a blaze mage, he takes more damage than someone than like a freeze mage would or a regular spellcaster would. Probably should heal somebody, but yeah, she dodged it anyway. Probably should have just healed somebody instead of blocking a hole. Jaha wouldn't have been able to make it down there anyway. Gerhalt's probably dead. In every game, there's one or two fights where I'll end up losing a lot of people, and this fight is one of those fights for me in this game where, and I'm actually a higher level than I've ever been coming into this fight, but just because of the difficulty of this fight, I'm losing people that really I shouldn't, but you know, people that I would lose just because they're not that good. I need to heal him as soon as possible. It's something I have to do. I either need to heal him or detox him or both, really. That would be the preferred thing, but sadly I don't think I'm going to get that option. Hopefully Rick and Chester will be able to take that monk, that priest out. Not without getting hit by the Dark Madam again, but that's okay. Wow. Kind of hoping that Chester was going to get a second attack. And because May's dead, that's okay, so she can't. Well, I think she could use freeze level 1, but thankfully she didn't. Alright, who needs to be healed badly? What are you at? 9. What her attack is? 40. 38, yeah. She might as well just heal somebody. I think it'll be Bowie, and I'll use his healing drop. I hate to use it when he's got so low, or not that much health gone, but I don't want to have to worry about him dying, and I want to save some NP for other people that need to be healed. It's a shame he wasn't able to level up. And like Slade, I probably should have killed Slade more than Bowie, but I can just move Slade back from the front. He really doesn't need to be up there anyway. That's so close to the front, since he's already 23. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. It's a good time to detox him, really, but I won't do it just yet. I'll go ahead and... Will that kill the... I think that'll kill the priest. No, it'll damage them both, though. I may have one of them kill... only kill one at a time, but I may not be able to do that. Well, the Dark Madam won't fall in one turn, but I think, yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to do a heal level 3, but there's no way I'll be able to do a heal level 3 and continue to be able to heal effectively. And there's just still so many people that need it. And there we go, 23, so that's good. And do one more point of damage, and he'll take two more points less damage. Probably should knock out that priest, but I kind of want to kill the Dark Madam. She's the one that I'm more concerned about. He leveled up either way, so that's fine. That's fine as well. 7. What did you just... 23. Why not? Might as well just to get it out of here. Probably could have had Sarah do it, to be totally honest, but... yeah, this will be the best. Hopefully he'll be able to level up off it, but I doubt it. I don't understand why he won't, or why no one's leveling up. Or getting 49 XP from killing these people. What are you at, 3? Why not? Well... because Chester could use it, so yeah, I'll probably... I guess I'll just go ahead and have Rick do it just to get it over with. Hopefully there's not another Harpy stuck around, because this is one of those fights where you have to clear all the enemies. If there's another Harpy stuck around, that's gonna suck, man, frankly. And so Elric, the archer joins us. He's the other archer that I was talking about. I thought he was better than what he actually is. He's not. He's not doing a whole lot of damage. He can't do a whole lot of damage. I'll put him in the party just to get Kiwi out of here, just to have 12 people instead of 11. That'll definitely help out quite a bit. And long term, he'll do better than May, but only just. There will be at least 1 or 2 more archers that will be better than both May and Elric. So those will be the ones I'll be using. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. There's nothing to find in this battle, so you don't have to worry about that outside of Elric. So next time we'll go see. Well, I'll at least head towards Mr. Creed. I believe there's at least 1 or 2 battles between here and Creed's house. So until then, later everyone.